All right, this next question comes from Patrick Wumbo Hughes. That's my cousin. Your question was, where do you rank being an atheist on the list of things that make you, you, and why? Well, for now, I would have to say it's kind of ranked high, simply because I used to be a Christian. So coming from Christianity and making a 180 and going to atheism, it's a big jump. So a lot of people knew me for being a Christian. A lot of people still believe that I am a Christian because they're not aware that I'm a non-believer. And I encounter these people, you know, every so often in public or online. And they sometimes have conversations with me like I am still a Christian. And I don't necessarily try to bring it up, but sometimes I kind of get cornered into a situation where I have to either say that I agree or I don't agree or I don't believe that anymore. And sometimes it could spark, you know, a conversation of question, or sometimes it could spark a debate. It can go several different ways, but I'm not really a contentious person. I don't like to get into arguments and debates, heated debates or anything like that. It's just I don't believe in it anymore, and it's kind of important that people know that to accept who I am, you know. And I'm not saying that I need everybody's approval or anything. It's just people that I interact with, you know, you just have to understand that I'm an atheist. I mean, you know, all atheists, all it means to be an atheist is just not believing in God. So outside of that, I mean, it doesn't tell you anything else about somebody. I mean, like, quite literally, atheist means someone that doesn't believe in God or gods. And that's what I identify with. Now, as far as like my personality, my character, my behavior, it has nothing to do with being an atheist. I just consider myself a good person because that's who I am. I mean, that's really who I am. But because I've embraced the title of atheist, it kind of comes with preconceived notions, you know, with people's minds, and I can't really do anything about that. The best thing that I can do is try and explain things so they get a better understanding of not only the word, but who I am and what atheism just is in life. I mean, or in the world. It's like, it's not really a belief system. It's just not believing in a God. So I wish there were an easier way to do this, but because I had such a following as a Christian and as a gospel musician, I personally needed to do this just to kind of help others get a better grasp on who I am. Now, other people that are atheists, they don't have to do this. They don't have to go through this. And some of them don't have as many people that knew them prior to them, you know, becoming an atheist, or some of them weren't even Christian before they were atheists. I mean, they've just always been atheists. So this is just who they were always. But when you're coming out of a belief system and switching to being a non-believer, it kind of makes things a little complicated, especially when you are really, really deep inside of the belief system. So hopefully that answers your question. Like I said, I'm not trying to make a big commotion about this. I really want people to have a better understanding of what it means to be an atheist, especially me being an African American and atheist, because you know the African American community is generally associated with religion or Christianity. I don't associate with it anymore, but that shouldn't, you know, define who I am. My behavior, my characteristics, my personality, that should be the things, those should be the things that define who I am. And so I'm just trying to explain that to people that may not have, you know, the best understanding of what it is and why it's important to talk about this. So again, I hope I answered your questions. If you have any more questions, you know where to reach me at. And thanks for asking.